Hello and welcome to another episode of Nuclear Throne. So, we're playing Rebel. Not to be all negative, but the more I play this character, the less I like her. I feel like there's a fundamental design issue with this character, and we'll get into it in this video. I'm gonna see if we can just knock out both crowns in one go. I feel like every time I'm in the loop and I die as this character, like, you can have normal deaths where you, like, you know, get owned by an elite IDPD or something like that, but almost every time I play this character and I die in the loop, it's simply because a shielder spawned off screen and all of my allies start shooting the shield and then I die. There's a fundamental design flaw in this character. Like, you should never have a character in a game where a game built around there's an active and a passive ability for each character, right? That's like the whole design philosophy for this game. And Rebel is better when you ignore her active. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're not going to take any mutations related to that. We're just going to take good stuff, and I'm going to try to live for as long as possible, and we're not going to spawn any allies. I'm not even going to take Personal Guard. I'm going to take Riot, and then we're never right-clicking. Because it's just better. Like, you just get the passive heal, and so she ends up being a really boring character when you're trying to, like, do really well. I don't like this spawn. I guess the spawn is fine, it's just where I've walked that's the problem. Please die, Big Bandit. Don't entrench yourself over there. Oh, no. Well. We're moving again. We're gonna lose some rads here. That is fine. I think that might be what we need to handle this situation. How many golden scorpions did the game need to spawn here? And now, you could heavily disagree with me. The thing is, I think it's very fun to play with the allies and stuff. You know how so, I don't like to be the kind of person who just, like, complains about something and then doesn't provide any solutions. Here's my solution. Their projectiles can't bounce off shields. Boom, it's no longer an issue, right? If you think that's a little too heavy-handed, maybe do this instead. If there is a shielder whose shield is about to become active, because the game knows if the shielder is about to shield, then they stop shooting at that enemy and they shoot at something else. They change targets, right? And they cannot shoot at a shielder with an active shield. Like, just make them a tiny bit smarter. And would that make this be one of the most overpowered characters in the game? Yeah, probably. But this is a game with characters like Melting, you know, super high risk, high reward. There's always going to be an element of risk to making allies because it costs health to do so. You kind of need strong spirit to make it work, you know? And I just, you know, I love this game. There's many things that I like about it. This character is fun and cool, but, like, the design is... What's the phrase that people use for, like, The Last of Us 2? There's that Nakey Jakey video where he talks about the ludonarrative dissonance, where the gameplay and the story are at odds with each other. There's weirdly, like, a certain sense of ludonarrative harmony to this character, because there's this idea that you're, like, trying to create a rebellion and your biggest weakness is that, you know, your own allies making poor decisions. Like, there's some realism there. That said, I don't really think that this game should be caring that much about these things. Damn. I hate taking damage to the salamanders. It always just feels bad. Like, I don't prioritize dodging the fire as much as, like, other projectiles, because it's, like, one of the only things in the game that does 1 damage. So then I end up taking multiple damage from it because I wasn't prioritizing dodging it. Is this a shovel moment? We'll do it. Would have liked to get it maybe a couple levels earlier if we were going to do this, but... yeah, there was another video I saw recently. Again, I'm not, like, angry at the game or anything. I feel like... I don't know. If I were on the dev team, I would have thought to make this character work differently. That's all. I've been really loving this Super Splinter Gun recently. So yeah, there's this guy Yui who makes videos about the Soulsborne games. Kind of focuses primarily on Elden Ring, and since Night Rain came out, that's been a big focus for him. But he did a video where he was asking his fans to leave some hot takes about the games. And somebody said that like the durability system in Dark Souls 2 is the best durability system in any of the games, and they need to like bring that back. And he just like completely roasted this commenter and was like, no, this is the shittiest take I've ever seen. I mean, when you're asking for hot takes on a game, you're gonna get some bad ones, right? People, not everybody is a haver of good opinions. And he was like, no, I don't think realism, durability systems, survival mechanics, like, should you have to drink water in Dark Souls? No, probably not, right? Like, these games are not for realism. Like, the durability mechanics are never fun, they just make the game shittier. And I'm not saying that, like, you know, the allies that Rebel has makes the game shittier. That's not my contention here at all, but I think that, I don't know. Why do they shoot at shields? Yeah, they probably would if, like, the game landscape was real. Like, they probably wouldn't have the wherewithal, so they've been born 8 seconds before. You know, they probably wouldn't know to avoid shooting at them. But anyway, we're not going to talk much more about shielders and stuff. We're just going to unlock crowns. We need Crown of Death and Crown of Hatred. These two are fairly easy. I should be looking for Boiling Veins here, I suppose. But if we don't get it, then we'll just do Crown of Hatred. I was going to try to, maybe if we got a really good run going, unlock one of the crowns at the Crown Vault on 7-2, fight the throne, and then just go fight the captain in Loop 2. Just get it all done in one run. But, yeah. Okay, really wishing I took Trigger Fingers as my last mutation, because it'd be very good with both of these weapons, but... Don't do that, game. And like, when I take Sharp Teeth and Stress and mutations that are like designed around, that work really well with this character for the spawning of enemies, or spawning of allies and stuff, I have a lot of fun, but I just, I die in a really frustrating way, so maybe that's fine, I don't know. From you? Oh god, I'm gonna die because of that. Let's not. We're fine. I think I'm beginning to get a feel for when the Lightning Hammer reloads. When you can swing it again. When your arms are no longer tired. So I don't know, at least in the pre-loop, like, I'm less reliant on Trigger Fingers when I have this weapon. Without Trigger Fingers, that's better. You know what? Why not? Let's do the double melee thing. I never do this. It's gonna be very good on the labs, I think. Maybe we'll just get Trigger Fingers here. We didn't. I'm a little concerned at the lack of Strong Spirit, but... I suppose I would be okay with receiving, instead of Strong Spirit, just getting Boiling Veins here. Trying to go unlock Crown of Death. Nice try, Mimic. I know we got the rat. No, we didn't get the rats. Okay, never mind. I don't know shit. Yeah, you level up faster when you use the allies as well. But they're definitely less of a problem in the pre-loop than they are in the loop. I've heard the red canister go. I guess we can try to make a break for it. We're not going to make it in time. Why are you always spawning my rad canister all the way on the other side of the level? And then... well, that was really loud for some reason. The sound in this game is a little bit busted sometimes. That still hit me. I kind of disagree, game. Oh my god, the rad canister really was 10 miles away. Yeah, I'm always... god damn it. They have, like, no indication when they're gonna jump. That's probably just cope, but... alright. Well... we'll take Boiling Veins if we see it. And I'll try to play well. I shouldn't have gone double melee there. But my idea was, like, well, if it offers me, Strong Spirit and I've dropped the Lightning Hammer... or not Strong Spirit, if it offers me, the hell do you call it? Trigger Fingers, and I've dropped the Lightning Hammer, then I'll feel sad. And then if we dropped the Energy Sword and kept the Lightning Hammer, it was going to give us some Laser Brain, and I was going to feel equally annoyed. So I was trying to prevent both of them. I didn't take the Assault Rifle, that's fine. Trying to prevent one of those annoying situations from happening. Ah, you're here. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to playing a little bit of horror after this. I believe that's the next character in line. My god. Yep, there's always a golden guy. This early, I feel like a sledgehammer can be quite good for us. You don't die in one of those? That's fucked up. I never get the sledgehammer this early. Yeah. It makes the, energy hammers reload seem good. I'm not even gonna take Thrumba. I'm gonna take Gamma Guts, because we're not right-clicking this time. Not doing it. Also, there's something satisfying about just barely firing in the sewers. We just walk around and introduce ourselves to all the rats. Shells is fine. Who else? I do think that's probably better. Alright. There's long arms again. After I drop the melee weapon. And because we got a lightning hammer and an energy sword both in the same run, we're probably not going to see either of them this time. But that's... What's the opposite of gambler's fallacy? When you think because you've had good luck in the past, now you can't have good luck? Gambler's inverted fallacy? You blend into the environment somehow. Portals can blow up cars, but it can't hurt you when that happens. Anymore, at least. I seem to remember dying to that back in the day. That Crown Vault is likely going to open when I kill this sniper. It didn't. Alright, sweet. Alright. Minigun. No thanks, barely dodging the fire that time. And the single crow that remains, there you are. Okay. Big dog time. I think Rhino Skin just works so well with the passive that you want to take it, even if you're not going to be using the allies. Maybe, being most charitable, I think maybe they were trying to avoid making this character like absurdly overpowered, and the shields was kind of their way of handling that. And if you know shielders are coming in, or cops are coming in, then you like avoid spawning allies until after the van. But the further you get into the game, you're just... there are so many all the time that you're just incentivized to never spawn guys. You know? Maybe I'll just make a mod, which is like better, better ally, AI, and the only thing it does is makes it so they don't shoot at shields. Maybe an easier thing to do would just be go into the parameters for projectiles and, you know, like, bolts aren't reflected by shields, you know? Whatever makes that happen. Because I imagine they're still coded as just normal projectiles. Just activate that flag for ally shots as well. And then just test out in the game and see if it's, like, absurdly overpowered. Still no strong spirit. I might take that, because it's just going to do good damage. The inaccuracy is a little sad, but... yeah, I used to think that a lot of these weapons that fire really fast, like the auto shotgun, are just not good because you just run out of ammo right away. Turns out the trick is just don't hold the button down, and then you're fine. But like having the ability, like don't hold the button down all the time. Having the ability to do that when you are in those situations where you're surrounded by enemies, it can be really good. You can just take out whole crowds. And so this is 5-2. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get Strong Spirit for one of our last two mutations, but if we don't, I mean, it's still possible to win this one. I hate the idea of getting hit by a van, though. Laser pistol, it's fine, that's free energy. Let's see. Yeah, apologies if I'm not like telling stories or anything. I don't have much going on right now, other than, you know, all of the things that you're probably seeing in the news, since this is going to be released like a month plus from now, at the time of recording, because I have an absurd backlog for Nuclear Throne videos. Who knows what will have happened, but not the world's best Little Hunter Arena. I was really hoping that little part of the level could remain intact so we would have some nice cover. Come spawn down here, bud. Can you come down this way? Where the hell is he? Like, accidentally killed him? We have Boiling Veins. I like this better here. Does really good damage. Is that an auto flame? I don't think it is. It might be. Oh, it is. Very nice. Very good weapon, auto flame shotgun. In fact, both of these are quite good. I don't want the Gatling bazooka, though. I would rather have the heavy grenade. Since we do have Rhino skin, we're more likely to die rapidly. Stress could be good. I'll take Bolt Arrow, though. Maybe the game will give me an auto crossbow. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry. Does that like one-shot the like Rhino guys? It's kind of really good if it does. I would like to have an opportunity to shoot one of them without hitting them with the auto flame first. Gatling the Slugger... I'm gonna keep the auto flame shotgun. Call me crazy. Okay, well... so then it's 2 auto flame shotgun shots. We escape that portal somehow to go and get our rads. And we're gonna heal up to 8 health here. The passive is so good. And it makes so much sense. It's like so... It fits in with the character so well, and the other abilities. Yeah, I wish the allies didn't kill me with shields. I actually have a clip of it happening. I might try to edit it to the end of this video, because it was right before I started recording this. 2, 3... 3 tapping the dogs is pretty good. I don't even want to fuck with these enemies. Like, I don't want to get close enough to them that they can even jump at me. I'm not interested. After that last death. I feel like I'm ready for it every time. I just go so fast. I don't have the reaction speed for it anymore in my old age. There's a ghost in my room. We don't get Strong Spirit offered at all this run. But let's see if there is a Palace Dog, how many heavy grenade launcher shots it takes to take him out here. Yeah, this does so much damage, I don't even want to use the auto flame shotgun. Oh, that was stupid. Although I didn't... When I clicked, I was not aware that the other Guardian had also spawned on top of me. I want to play very conservatively with my health. Auto grenade shotgun? Absolutely not. That is the king of cascading stuff back to you and hitting you in the face. There were no Palace Dogs there. I suppose if it's... I was gonna say something kind of stupid, but I realized that that's not how math works. I was gonna say if it's if Scare Your Face is 33% damage, then it would make it kill, but that might not be where the health cutoff is, and how the math works out for that particular thing. Alright, we will kill the throne, attempt to put on Crown of Death, and then fight the captain, and that's gonna be it for today's video. I would have excuse me, that's a lot of walking that you've done. Everyone is being feisty today. Good strategy for dealing with the big green balls, just getting distance before they can explode. Yeah, we didn't even have to use the auto flame there. I'd like to see a melee weapon at some point. You know. Oh, I thought you were dead. Never assume. Oh, what the fuck? What did I even blow myself up on? There must have been like a cactus. Yeah, they blend in with the environment too much on this level. Like I said, we're taking Riot, and we're just never right-clicking. This video might piss some people in my audience off a little bit. Apologies if you are one of them. Do I want to maintain not taking that? Yeah, this is just a little bit more good for dealing with crowds here. Like, I can still kill the... Oh, I almost got hit for 8 there. I can still hit the flies through their maggots, stuff like that. With the auto flame. If I didn't have such a good high damage other weapon, I probably would switch it up. But this one's kind of for single targets. Having a single target option and a crowd option is good. Blood launcher, I don't know. Nice to have the rad canister go already. We gotta go. Alright. Not sure how we filled that up already, but fine by me. Doing okay. I don't know why I'm playing this like I want to get all the kills, I think. I just kind of wanted to see if there were any weapon drops or anything. Doesn't seem like it, though. Did we even get a weapon chest on this level? Oh, we did. It was a minigun. Oh, well. Crown of Death is potentially going to help us out here, too. with the heavy, That was a Devastator? I don't think I want that game. Taking some damage. Oh, fuck. Oh. Actual fuck. Oh, you died? Okay, we didn't get in the van. Oh, those dodges. I want a wave gun. I don't think I want a wave gun. I would consider maybe a super bazooka, if you want to. A Seeker shotgun could also be decent here, but we don't have any reload speed. Alright, I would really like to get in the van on this level. If we don't, we can always go to the pizza sewers after this, which gives us another chance at a van. Kind of a freer chance as well. Oh, you son of a bitch. Have I mentioned that I hate buff gators? Police are here, here's the van. Getting better at getting in there. Fucking HQ1 being a piece of shit as always. We just have so much sheer attack power here. Alright, where is the Elite Shielder? 2 of those kills an Elite Shielder. Give me some good weapons here, dude. That's a good weapon. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit more confident now that we have the Hyper Slugger. I don't think there's any shell weapon I would rather have than a Hyper Slugger. Dude, that thing one-shots everyone. It's so good. Alright, keeping an eye out. Ah, that's an auto crossbow. Well. You've now taken one. Of course, coward always shielding. Right when I... Where are you? There you go. Get dealt with. I gotta. We even have bolt marrow. Alright, let's just try not to take contact damage or eat a green ball to the face. Oh, what the fuck? I even tried to dodge it laterally. Too much of this, you. Far too much of this. Did not have the movement speed to dodge that? Oh my god. Please fuck off with that. Oh my god. Dude, the captain was going insanely hard that time. We actually got the health pack like a frame before we were hit by the contact damage too, and it does 10 damage. So that's why we went down to 1. What an unlock. We will do Rebel again in tomorrow's video, of course, to try to get Crown of Hatred. But just one more, and then we can move on to Horror, which is just a character I like more. But if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, and we'll catch you with another video tomorrow.